We are in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're on a mission to eat some of the hottest Nashville hot chicken we can find. We're also going to explore some things to do on and off Broadway and take you along to some of our favorite food spots in the city. Thanks for coming along with us on our Nashville food tour. Right now, we are over near Vanderbilt, and we are heading to Helen's Hot Chicken. We're gonna eat a lot of hot chicken while we're here in Nashville. So we're gonna try and pace ourselves and not burn a hole in our stomachs too quickly, but we think Helen's is a good place to get started. There are so many hot chicken places in this town. It's hard to choose, but here we are heading into Helen's.
We put in our order here at Helen's. We got the chicken breast hot combo. We're getting a side of potato salad. We also got a side of the waffle. We decided not to go to their hella hot because we're gonna work our way up the heat scale while we're here in Nashville. We didn't go with the hottest version yet because we didn't want to burn a hole in our stomachs here on our first shot, but we're definitely gonna crank the heat up, and I think the hot's gonna be hot enough where you're gonna see it sweat. We got a gallon of milk in the car ready to go. I'm kidding, we don't. But we might have to be stopping and getting a gallon. But I do already have antacids on board, so I'm ready. Here we go. This is the classic looking Nashville hot chicken. We got the quarter breast, we got the wing on there, we got the chicken breast down here. Nice and crispy. See that heat just sitting on it. So let's dig in here. I thought the potato salad would be cooler, so we're gonna find out. Not only is it probably going to be hot spice-wise, it's hot temperature-wise.
I'm nervous for you.
I'm nervous. Robert Irvine says, good food should make you want to dance. Hot chicken should make you nervous. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I was sitting there for like 10 seconds going, oh, that's got a really nice flavor. And then it just, everything opens up and you're like, whoo. All right, I feel the heat now. It is a heat that sits there and it grows over time. So I'd say like a 6 out of 10. And
Okay.
we didn't go like their hottest. So this is just a classic hot chicken. But you can already see perspiration is starting. All that flavor comes from that outside, but you still have to have a good piece of fried chicken, which this is. It's not a sauce. There's Nashville hot chicken sauces out there, but it's the spice and the sauce they put on the chicken before they fry it. So it's not covered in the sauce. The flavor is sitting inside the chicken.
I feel like I've watched a lot of hot ones, so this is kind of like our version of hot ones.
So I heard you grew up in Chicago.
Oh yeah, ask me interview questions.
Yeah. What's the favorite place you ever traveled to?
And like right as you ask the question, then the heat sets in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's genius actually. The flavor penetrates into the chicken, so it's like, even if you think, oh, I'll just take the skin off and the inside will be less spicy. No, it's a deep heat. The skin, let's see up here. I mean, look at how crispy it is.
I heard that crunch.
Oh.
It's like one of those crack videos.
It's like, I wonder if you could hear it inside my, like, I can hear the crunch inside my ears. Whew. Okay. That was a bold choice.
Heat scale?
Yeah, I think a 6 is probably good. Like, I can still function, but it is, I think this is a good baseline for our heat seeking here in Nashville. When I was a kid, I always thought chicken and waffles sounded like such a weird combination, but it just makes sense. Kind of like a funnel cake.
This is a challenge. like I've never taken on before. You have to do jalapeno protocol where you can't touch your face because you get your hands and your eyes after eating hot chicken. It's balling. Helen's first stop. Definitely got the heat started here in Nashville. Just your classic Nashville hot chicken. We're looking forward to some more bites, and we're gonna work our way up that heat scale. Anytime we're gonna head a couple minutes over to a park here in the city, check out a different part of Nashville. We have been here quite a few times, but we're always passing through. So we stay here for one night or so, or we're down here for an event. So I actually don't get to explore the city that often. So we had a couple days, a long weekend, and we're sticking around. We're exploring the city quite a bit more. It's definitely one of our favorite cities. So excited to go check more of it out.
We are here in Centennial Park to check out the Parthenon here in Nashville. It is a scale recreation of the Parthenon in Greece, and it is right here in the middle of the city. It was built in 1897 for the Centennial of Nashville. And now it is an art museum. Incredibly impressive here. Beautiful park and an incredible building. So we are going to get closer. We're going to check it out. We've never been here before. Like Adam said, we've come to Nashville a few times, but we really want to explore things that we haven't done before. And so this is a very popular tourist attraction, but we had to come over here and check it out.
The Parthenon is a very, very cool structure here in Nashville. Beautiful view off the side of downtown and Vanderbilt University. See Vanderbilt's football stadium, SEC football powerhouse, Vanderbilt Commodores. They get a little outgunned in NIL these days, but they can put a solid season together every once in a while. Shout out to Nate Bargatze, the #1 Vanderbilt football fan. But it's fun to walk around this building. It's actually an art museum on the inside. I don't think we're going to go in there. Madeline and I are planning a trip to Greece, so we'll compare this Parthenon to the real thing. I have a feeling this one might be in better shape. It's also a little bit newer. It is over 100 years old though. I think they built it in 1897. So all in all, pretty cool. If you got some free time here in Nashville, it's not a bad place to come over and walk off some hot chicken. Something we found on Google Maps. And we don't think that we can come to Nashville without talking about Taylor Swift, right?
I don't know if we can go a day in our lives without talking about Taylor Swift. She's just
Well, the national
everywhere.
conversation, you and I can.
We can, but as a society, Taylor Swift is just kind of everywhere at all times.
Apparently, Nashville dedicated a bench to Taylor Swift, and there's some people in our lives it's very important to that we go find this bench. So we're now on the quest to find the Taylor Swift bench. Something about one of the songs, one of her songs mentions a bench in the park. So they put a bench in the park. I feel like we owe it to the viewing audience to know that story better.
Something unique here in Centennial Park is they have some benches, but they also have swings. And I guess it's in an effort to make the park a relaxing and inviting place. So it's kind of neat. People are just sitting on these swings and swinging away, enjoying this beautiful green space. It's kind of just a fun added touch. Never seen something like that in a park, like an urban park like this before. So just kind of a unique thing to Centennial Park. We've decided to sit. Oh, my head is squeaky. We decided to take a minute here and swing on a Centennial Park swing.
Well, here it is, the new tourist attraction in Nashville, the Taylor Swift bench, which was dedicated for the song Invisible String. Don't know that one. The lyrics were, "Green was the color of the grass where I used to read at Centennial Park." So the bench says, "A bench for you to read at Centennial Park. For Taylor Swift. Welcome home, Nashville." So there it is. It's not a breakup song. It's a welcome home song to Centennial Park. And Madeline and Evie have found their own swing to look at the Taylor Swift bench. I mean, Swifties are just making the trek right now.
This is a very sweet spot, and it's in the shade, which is lovely. And many people have come by to take pictures of the bench. I think I like the bench better than a statue. It's more personal. Just gonna sit here, relax for a minute. All the Swifties out there, let me know in the comments below if this is on your list to come visit. It's a nice spot. We have thoroughly enjoyed taking in some sights here in Centennial Park. This is a great stop. Parthenon is really, really impressive. And now we are going to keep exploring here in Nashville. Got some more things that we want to check out and some more hot chicken that we want to eat.
For our second meal of the day, lunch number 2 if you want to call it that, we are over by Vanderbilt still, and we're gonna go grab some hot chicken at one of the places that helped explode hot chicken on the scene. Now, not the originators, but Hattie B's is one of the places that blew up about over a decade ago, and there were just lines out the door. They now have multiple locations in the city, although this one still has a line. You can place an order ahead of time and go in and pick it up, which is we did. We're only getting one chicken tender. We're getting the second from the hottest, called Damn Hot. We're also getting their pimento mac and cheese and some fried pickles. And so let's go see how much this one lights us up.
We have our order here at Hattie B's. We have some fried pickles, we have some mac and cheese, and we've got one damn hot tender. It smells hot, it looks hot, rather dark in color. So this is damn hot. Their hottest is shut the cluck up. We are just one level below their hottest, but I am okay.
You wanted to go first.
I said I will go first. We also had to get some fried pickles. I don't know if fried pickles originated in Nashville, but they're very popular here. All right. Enough stalling, let's do it. I'm hot. Here's the proof. Okay. It's nice and crispy. Okay. Okay, it does not even take any time. It starts hot, and then it gets hotter. And then it goes right into your mouth. I'm scared to touch anything. My tongue is on fire. It's I have hiccups. I did not know that something spicy could give me the hiccups. Hit the mac and cheese off. Kind of embarrassing.
The time has arrived for me to drive. Madeline is still in pain. She's recovering a little bit. I started sweating watching her sweat. So, here we go. Yep. You know when you take an alcohol swab and put it on a cut? Right? When you feel that burn? That's the burn going down the back of my throat right now. It just keeps building and lighting your other stuff.
It's hard to talk.
Parts of your body on fire. We're going hotter. I give this, oh shoot.
Yep.
I didn't even touch my eye and I think something out of my eye. It's gotta be at least 8, right?
Yeah.
If you can order a full order of these, like keep 3 of them, go see an ENT, ear, nose, throat specialist, because you've got some sort of magical superpower to withstand heat. This is even the hottest.
I always feel the need to say, we like spicy food. We're not afraid of spicy food. This is just such a different level. And the way it just hits like target points or something insane. Starts with your tongue, moves down your throat. Now my lips are on fire. It's been like good 7 or 8 minutes since I took that bite, and I'm still feeling it. The weird thing is, I know I can't have a lot more of that, but I want to. It's like a sick, I can't, addiction or something where I'm like, I could have more, but I know I can't. It's good. And it gets hotter. I get it. But I like Adam said, I don't know who can eat multiple pieces of that. Are you gonna eat the piece of bread?
No.
No?
Not chest.
All right, Hattie B's, that was insane. We're gonna take our mandatory siesta and be back with more this afternoon. If our stomachs are still a part of our bodies and our souls haven't left Earth.
I feel like we need to say, you can come here and just get regular fried chicken.
You don't have to put yourself through pain. But then we
amazing.
just be eating fried chicken, which is fine, but this is a hot chicken.
It's something you have to do. You do have to try the hot chicken.
You do.
Whew, my lips are on fire.
On Nashville hot chicken Reddit, they said do not go to Party Foul, so we will not be going to Party Foul. We're not going. We're not going.
Don't yell at us in the comments.
Don't yell at us and tell us we should have gone there, because the locals were saying don't go there.
We listen to you.
The locals said to go to Helen's and go to Hattie B's, so we did.
Some other ones we're gonna go to.
We have more on the list, but
Maybe.
oh, I don't know. We'll see how we recover.
The heat scale did not rise gently.
It was immediate, and it is still burning. For dinner tonight, we give our taste buds a rest and head to one of our favorite barbecue spots in Nashville, Peg Leg Porker. Tonight at Peg Leg Porker, we have a feast in front of us. We have a half rack of ribs and a pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw on top, potato salad, mac and cheese, french fries, green beans, and banana pudding, which some locals told us we absolutely had to order when we came here. So I'm looking forward to that. We're saving that to the end though. I think I'll start with ribs. We have not had ribs yet here in Tennessee. So we have dry rub on here. You can also see the smoke ring. I'm gonna go no sauce, and then we'll sauce it up after. It's good rib right there.
We also got the pulled pork sandwich. We also got their Alabama white sauce. It's requested. We're gonna go white sauce on there. And you know what? We have not had enough hot stuff today. So we got their hot barbecue sauce. We're gonna do a little bit of that on there.
I hope you tasted it beforehand.
Nope. It can't be hotter than what I had earlier today. Look at that. That's a beautiful pulled pork sandwich right there. I have no commentary. That's just how you do a pulled pork sandwich. Fantastic.
We got several sides here: mac and cheese, green beans, and potato salad. I'm gonna go green beans. You can see there's some bacon in here. So this is not for vegetarians. I don't think there's a lot you can say about green beans, but it's just good. Mac and cheese. Looks creamy. That's got a good flavor. And then potato salad. I really like that potato salad. This is our second potato salad of the day. This one is the winner.
Go. They got a lot of awards in there. One thing you'll notice about their ribs is that dry rub is just caked on top of these ribs. Like it's not subtle at all. So you got a lot of spices to work through, so that sauce really helps cut through. And it's falling off the bone.
Oh, there it is. Banana pudding. It is a popular food here in Nashville. Vanilla wafers on top. I don't think there's much more to say. We're gonna just have some banana pudding. It's good. I'm not a big banana lover or banana flavored things, but this is not an overpowering flavor, which I appreciate. It's good. It's rich. It's creamy. Honestly, this would be the thing that you have after you eat some hot chicken, because this is cool your mouth down really fast.
This morning in Nashville, we're starting our day off with lunch. We're heading to one of our favorite lunch spots in the entire country, and that's Arnold's Country Kitchen. Now, I call it a lunch spot because they're only open for lunch Monday through Friday, and they're open for brunch on Sunday till 2:30. So if you want to eat here in Nashville, you got to be here during the week.
Arnold's Country Kitchen is an iconic, family-owned, cafeteria-style eatery serving up classic meat and three. Their Southern comfort food never misses. We have our Arnold's feast. I have fried chicken, turnip greens, mashed potatoes and gravy, and corn pudding with cornbread muffin on the side. This place is amazing. Everyone is so friendly. You step in line, you get your tray, and you just load up your plate with deliciousness. Kind of feel like you're just having lunch with your family.
I wish my family could cook like this.
Yeah. Fried chicken, gravy on top. Here, let's get a piece. Not gracefully. They're like, do you want the gravy on your fried chicken? Yes, of course I want the gravy on my fried chicken. I already tasted turnip greens. They are so well seasoned. Mashed potatoes, gravy.
More gravy. Creamy. Cheesy. And then the corn pudding here, which I'm not very familiar with, so there we go. It's sweet, but it's like a little bit spiced. Not as sweet as I thought it would be. Great.
All right, right here we've got my meatloaf. I've had their meatloaf before. It's absolutely delicious, but I think they changed the recipe a little bit because last time it had some sort of hot pepper jam on it. So I don't know what to expect, but it looks fantastic. I don't even know what sauce it's covered in, but it is phenomenal. It's got some vegetables on there. Let's go into these green beans. They look classic Southern style, out of a can, and probably doused in butter and bacon. Fantastic. And last thing, candied yams.
Ooh, sweet.
It's like literally eating candy. Last thing, mac and cheese came on the side. I think mac and cheese you just gotta have with every dish down here. Everything's phenomenal. It's all homemade. It's like one of those weighted blankets that's also a Snuggie that wraps you in a big bear hug.
Sad it's over. Let's get back in line and get another plate.
Arnold's, what can I say? One of our favorite spots. We almost purposely plan our trip to Nashville so that we're here during lunchtime during the week so we can always eat Arnold's. It's just Southern comfort to the infinity degree. One thing I will note, their menu changes every day, so check online and see what specials they have. They always have the roast beef, and they always have their top 4 sides, which I think are green beans, turnip greens, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. And then they also have a bunch of pies. We didn't get that today. And then the other thing is they closed for a little while because this lot was going to be sold. If you look around here in Nashville, condos, apartment complexes being built every 5 seconds. So I think they do anticipate selling this lot and finding another location to reopen. So depending on when you watch this video, they may have moved. So always check ahead of time to see if they're open.
After Arnold's, we head to Broadway for a little live music.
View from the top of Eric Church's bar is fantastic. Also, you got to be careful if Morgan Wallen's up here. You're walking down on the street, he might throw a chair down there to you. Just keep a watch out. The spot I'm standing is a very famous spot here in Nashville right now. It became famous this year because this is where the Hawk Tuah interview took place. So just a little, sightseeing spot here in Broadway.
Right now, we have found ourselves on Broadway, and it is early afternoon, and you can hear live music coming from every bar, and people are out and about. So, you know, they call it Nash Vegas for a reason now. It's always pretty lit here. Yeah, so I think you can come any day of the week and have a good time. But we're just exploring, checking out some booths, checking out some honky tonks, just enjoying our afternoon here in Nashville. We popped into Chief's Eric Church's bar, and the singers in there were incredible. And I have to assume that most places you pop into, you're gonna hear some good music, because this is where it happens. We have walked over to the Ryman Auditorium, which is the mother church of country music. It's where the Grand Ole Opry got its start. And we've actually come to the Opry at the Ryman before, and it's an incredible experience. And going to the Opry is not in the cards on this trip, which is a shame, but if you're here and you have the chance to go and see a show, you have to. But we just wanted to, you know, take a stop by and sort of pay our respects. We have left Broadway and we're walking over to Printer's Alley, which I think is more popular for jazz clubs. And there is like maybe a mob history or a bootlegging history to this area as well. I don't totally know. But we're heading into Printer's Alley, which is a cool spot over here, just off Broadway. So all over Nashville, and I remember this from years ago when we came, it was probably just starting, but they have the motorized scooters, like the city bike scooters, and they're just everywhere. People just drop them off on the corner. I'm not totally sure how the program works, but if you live in Nashville, is that something you like, or is that something that is incredibly annoying? I'm just curious what the locals think. Let us know about that, because I think it could probably get on your nerves sometimes. It's very low key compared to Broadway this time of day. So it's kind of more of a hodgepodge over here. Blues clubs and dance clubs and kind of a Bourbon Street vibe a little bit at this end, but it's cool. I've never been over here, so we wanted to take a quick stroll through, see what it's like. I like it. I'd like to come back at night when people are out and the bars are open and full. Well, Nashville is the home of country music, and behind me is The Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, a very popular stop for country music fans. And even if you're not a country music fan, I think a lot of people have respect for the roots of country music and where it's come from. And the city is just all about the music. So this is a great stop in to learn a little bit about some country music legends and the history of country music.
Tonight for dinner, Madeline and I are in the Germantown neighborhood of Nashville. It's just beyond the capital, really nice neighborhood, a lot of brick-lined streets and brick and kind of older-looking houses have been updated. Nashville's got a lot of great restaurants. They've got some really high-end restaurants. We have our 2-year-old with us, so we weren't going to burden high-end restaurants with us. No one enjoys fine dining experience with a 2-year-old. So we've been trying to find places that are classic, off of Broadway, and kind of local. And this place fits that to a T. They've got kind of classic bistro menu, but they do a southern twist on a lot of their food. So we're looking forward to it.
We're starting off tonight with some fried green tomatoes, and then I ordered a plum pork. It has a plum sauce and mashed potatoes. He's getting a chicken Milanese with a southern twist. It comes with corn pudding. A little bit of a departure from our strictly barbecue, hot chicken, or southern food. Southern twist, but mixing it up a little bit here tonight at the Germantown Cafe.
All right, my chicken Milanese has arrived. We've got the sweet corn pudding right here. This is a panko crusted chicken breast, topped with chimichurri. There's a red pepper sauce on there, heirloom carrots, and asparagus. So really just like a blend of Southern and chicken Milanese, I think is an Italian dish. So let's do it. Let's get one of these middle. See the red pepper jelly on the bottom there. I realize as I'm eating it, it's more fried chicken. So it's not that big a departure from what I'm eating, but taste-wise, love the chimichurri, love the 3 pepper sauce. Just a nice blend of flavors. It's our second corn pudding of the day. We had everything for lunch today, like every southern side, so we're not gonna find anything else unless we eat like pizza, which ChatGPT suggested to us. Nashville pizza. Not familiar with that one. Corn pudding though, that's southern.
This is like, honestly, almost as big as our lunch plate, which was gigantic. But this pork is very good.
Well, after that terrific dinner, we're heading over to a brewery, newly constructed area. And the new construction includes a pickleball club. If you want to know how fast Nashville's growing, it's incorporating pickleball. That's a pretty good view of downtown behind me. So we're gonna pop into Monday Night Brewing. Even though it's not Monday night, they serve beers every night of the week. We like visiting local breweries, and this looks like a good one. Looks like a good view. Always like a good brewery with a good view. Got our beer here at Monday Night Brewing. It is near October, so I got an Oktoberfest It's not Monday night, it's Tuesday night, and they have Token Tuesdays. So you get a ticket, you get a token for 1 free beer when you buy a beer. So that's a pretty good deal. Also, what a beautiful setting in this kind of restored industrial warehouse. Definitely one of the more interesting settings I've had up here in a brewery. Very nice breeze blowing through this open air outdoor area, and can't ask for more than that. Well, a fun stop into Monday Night Brewing on a Tuesday night. Great to get that extra token for a free beer. Really fun day in Nashville, as we typically have. We had to give our stomachs the day off in terms of heat because the damn hot at Hattie B's, it left a mark. But tomorrow, what?
It left emotional scars.
The damn hot at Hattie B's left emotional scars yesterday. But tomorrow, we go for the highest level. For better or worse, we're gonna do it. This morning in Nashville, we're in Hillsboro Village. We're in what I would call brunch heaven based on the restaurants that are around here. We're gonna get one of those items that's on the Mount Rushmore of Southern foods. That's the Biscuit. We're going to Biscuit Love. It was a hard choice on which brunch spot to pick this morning, but I think we picked a good one.
Here at Biscuit Love, they do Bonuts, which is a mix between a biscuit and a donut. It's covered in sugar, and they got a cream cheese sauce. It's definitely a donut, but it's more dense. It's like just on the other side of a beignet. And then it has like blueberries, like a blueberry, I would say compote, there on the bottom. That's quite a way to start your day.
The other item we got for brunch today is the Southern Benny. It's Eggs Benedict. Eggs are over easy. We got gravy, ham, and a biscuit underneath there. We got the biscuit, we got the egg, we got the gravy, we got some ham in there. This is a perfect Southern bite right here. I didn't think I was ever gonna have to hit the treadmill more than when I went to New Orleans, but I'm confident that Nashville is outpacing New Orleans for most time spent in the gym after I get home. This is straight up stick to your hips. Well, we absolutely devoured that breakfast here at Biscuit Love, and I think that next we're gonna finish the final challenge with heat on hot chicken.
For our final heat-seeking challenge, we head to 400 degrees.
So we got 2 tenders that are 100 degrees, which is their mild. We got 1 tender at 400 degrees, which is so hot it'll burn you twice. And I've already pre-cut my portion. Madeline and I make these videos for fun, and I'm legitimately nervous right now. Hattie B's left a little scar on me the other day.
Just look at the color.
It's like the final level. I've met Bowser. It just smells. It smells hot.
It's a huge bite.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. I gotta get out of my. Potato salad. It's just burning.
It's definitely hotter than the hot one we had at Hattie B's. It's opening up all sinuses now. I don't even think Madeline should try this.
Is it that bad?
Definitely try a smaller amount than I had. Potato salad helps.
I'm going to take a smaller bite. Per Adams, they heed the warning. But we are a team. We're in this together. I'm not just gonna not do it. But I am a bit of a chicken, so we're gonna take a smaller bite. And I don't want to touch anything. But there's plenty. I'm getting plenty of flavor. So flavor or spice. I don't know what you want to call it. Is there enough water in that jug for me?
Yeah, like a whole gallon.
All right. Doing this for you. It's like I can't breathe. The minute it hits your throat. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups again. Yeah, that is spicy. Okay, but this is the thing. It's like I take a bite and I'm like, this is the spiciest thing in the world. And then like, I really want more. I don't get it. It took like 20 minutes at Hattie B's yesterday for it to calm down, so I don't know how long it's gonna take after this.
They're mild. I'm gonna try that.
You've recovered enough.
Yeah, and like my taste buds are torched, but this looks actually very, very, very good. Hot chicken's just a very intriguing food, and I will say it's very popular throughout the United States to see hot chicken on menus. However, the way they do it in Nashville definitely is different. Do yourself a favor, get to the local spots, and
Start slow.
yeah, start slow. Don't go in guns blazing right away, because it's gonna snap back.
It's like it leaves the outline of a murder on the bread.
You couldn't pay me to eat the bread at the bottom. Well, that's gonna be it for hot chicken here in Nashville. What's crazy is I had one bite and I could feel it burn all the way down. I felt it the second it dropped into my stomach, which I don't think I've ever felt before. So that was a new experience. Let us know what hot chicken places you love in the comments below, because we could come back, and we will come back to Nashville. And when we come back, we could try all different hot chicken places and challenge ourselves all over again. So let us know. We love this city, and we'll be back.
Tennessee is a state that loves its barbecue. Memphis typically more known for their barbecue than Nashville, but it spills over quite a bit. And tonight we're gonna grab some barbecue at one of the more popular joints here in Nashville. That's Martin's Barbecue.
Now, at Martin's, they do whole hog barbecue, so we had to order some pulled pork. We've also got a couple of sides, some mac and cheese coming, and some smoked wings, which we had amazing smoked wings earlier this year in Memphis, and we're hoping that these are just as good. Our pulled pork platter has arrived. A lot of alliteration there. I have just doused it in some Jack's Creek vinegar barbecue sauce. And I'm just gonna take a bite. It looks delicious. Look, if you look right here, there's a nice smoke ring going right on there. That's good. Nice and smoky. Adam's the barbecue expert, but I know when it's good.
These wings, smoked wings, look fantastic. Now, one of the things that makes Madeline and I such a great couple in our own minds is that I like the drumsticks, she likes the flats. So whenever we order wings, it's a perfect 50-50 split. So here we go, beautiful drumstick, doused in the barbecue sauce. They're so crispy. The barbecue sauce on there is fantastic. Just the smoke gets in there. And this is my favorite way for wings. I don't think I can go back to like fried wings or whatever the hell they do with Buffalo Wild Wings. It is smoked wings from now on.
My turn. These smoky wings. I don't know if Adam mentioned their barbecue sauce, but the barbecue sauce is really good. And the skin is so crispy. I hate wings when they're not crispy. Smoky, crispy, delicious sauce.
This is their devil's barbecue sauce. Let's hope it's not as hot as the hot chicken. Yep. I kind of went for it with pouring it on there. Woo! It's hot. When, by the way, the service here has been fantastic. So, great spot. Always love that. They brought out the devil's barbecue sauce. They had a lid on it. And they brought another barbecue sauce, just normal barbecue sauce. And I took the lid off and I forgot which is which. I went full dunk of bread in this. I said, which one is it? So I just reignited the flame, burning inside me. And Nashville, they bring the heat in this town.
They like it
Between
spicy.
Hot chicken and spicy barbecue sauce.
If you want to see more of our adventures, click right here. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.